You're wanting to see how Stella does?
You know, he was a little sore after that play with the high snap, and you know, more precaution. We wanted Dave to play last week anyway, and he couldn't play the fourth quarter. You know, going against the wind, we didn't want to ask him to kick into that. It might have been not unfair. So, you know, he felt a little tweak, and you know, didn't really want to go back. We didn't really want to put him back in at that point.
Coach, you said before this game that, again, it was going to be used as sort of an evaluation tool. So were you able to do that tonight? Did you get to see what it was that you were looking to see?
Oh, yeah, we got to see everyone play again. Everyone that was dressed played again tonight. And the first and in critical situations, you know, we played 8 different defensive linemen in the first half of the game to try and get a look at those guys versus their starters. You know, we rolled the secondary, the linebackers all rotated in the first half. So we had a great opportunity to see everyone.
How do you balance off, say, with Kevin playing against, maybe not going against their best guys, against not having the best guy, you know, maybe your 18 with him against Quentin? How do you balance that off when you're making a choice now for next week?
Well, you know, Kevin got to start last week,
yeah.
You know, so you got a chance. So we wanted each of them to get a start, so they each have the opportunity to play with our starters versus the other team starting defense. And fortunately for Kevin and for Quentin last week got to play in the second quarter against the starting defense from Winnipeg, and they left their starters in there in the third quarter. Toronto did, so Kevin got a chance to play against them, and then so that's part of it. And then the rest of the balance is what happens at practice, right? We look at our practice time as well before we make our decision.
From now till next week, the practice from now till next week, or
including
what you already have.
Yeah, including what we've done all training camp.
And then the next few days, are you going to establish a starter for the day one?
We'll try and establish somebody for day one.
Explain your quarterback situation to somebody then. What is your quarterback situation right now? Up in the air, or you know?
It's still not decided. We'll go back and evaluate the tape. You know, I wouldn't hedge my bets right now, but we'll go back and watch the tape.
Are you wanting, I know we're going over old ground here, but are you wanting a number one guy, like clear number one? Is that how you want to run it?
Ideally, we'd like to run it that way, where we have the number one guy, and then the other guy is going to be good enough, I can guarantee you that if someone's struggling, they can go in and for a couple series, let that guy watch, and maybe come back in a game, you know, not necessarily get pulled for a complete game.
Is it the length of your hook dependent on which guy is the number one guy? I mean,
No, the length.
You know what I mean? Like, because one guy's a veteran, one isn't.
The length, you know, my philosophy is the length of your hook has to do with productivity. And are you still in? Are you still have a chance to win the game? Are you moving the football? Are you producing right now? That's the critical thing.
What did you see out of Kevin and Porter tonight?
I saw some very good things out of Kevin tonight. You know, he came in and he moved the ball well. And the thing that we see that the majority of fans don't necessarily see, or sometimes media, is, you know, depending on the receivers they're playing with and what that timing looks like, and some of those things, you know, we can still evaluate. Is the ball in the right place? Is it out on time? Whether it may just look incomplete from the stands, but it may have been a great read by the quarterback and a great throw, and somebody wasn't where they're supposed to be.
How about Porter?
Well, you know, same thing with Quentin. He's done some very good things, you know, and again, you know, he does some things with his legs too this game. You know, he ran 3 or 4 times for first downs, and so that gives us another added dimension to our offense, which is critical for us. And you know, again, those guys too. You know, they did a good job, and you know, we asked them to throw the ball down the field quite a bit out of drop back, and you know, we're working on those parts of our passing game right now, and you know, they both did a good job with it.